All right. We are, as they say, live. We have 0 watchers. I guess everybody's watching football. Okay, we got 3 people now. Hi, Mom. And
Hi, Mama.
whoever's watching. We just I bought this from Five and Below for $5, obviously. And just thought it'd be fun to share it with my friend Steve Caldwell from I Love Disney and Comics. He's a Seinfeld fan, as a lot of us are. And so we're just going to kind of just do some. Hey, there's. Who is that? Hey,
is that
Steve,
guy?
what's up?
Who is that guy?
You got any hauls that you need to film?
Yeah, but not down here. No, they're all up there.
I just filmed one, I just recorded one last night around 2:00 in the morning. We got Dr. Fonchilla in. Howdy. Doctor, you a big Seinfeld fan? You ready to answer some trivia?
Oops.
We got 5 watching. Okay, so Steve, you ready? Anybody in the chat? Now, if you haven't seen, hey, what's up, Gary? If you haven't seen, he's making his dinner. I am giving away a pack of comic books, and I put up a little video so you can see what they are. Just show appreciation for everybody who shows up and hangs out for tonight. Okay, so get your Seinfeld trivia hats on. Let's play a little something here.
Listen, Marlene, and the next thing I know, I'm in the middle of it. In the little bit, I almost relented, but the voice, Jerry, the voice said, keep going, you're on. It's like I was making a prison break, you know, and I'm heading for the wall, and they throw that light on you, you know. Somehow, I get through the crying, and I keep running. Then the cursing started. She's firing at me from the guard towers. Son of a bang! Son of a boom! Front door. I open it up, I'm 1 foot away, I take one last look around the penitentiary, and I jumped!
All right, so question. So how does Jerry get hooked up with George's ex-girlfriend in that episode?
Wow.
There's something that he asked Jerry to go back and get for him. And let me look at the comments here. Hey, Ross, what's up, Rusty? So he asked Jerry, can you go back and get these? And Jerry's like, what are these things? Everybody wants these. They're like trophies. They sit on the shelf, and you don't do nothing with them. I'm giving you lots of hints here.
I don't remember. I told you I'm terrible at trivia. Books. No.
How he goes to her apartment to get George's books. Books, okay. What do you want with books? They're just like trophies. Everyone puts them on their shelf. So he goes back and hooks up with her. So let's pick a card here. We got show facts. Whoops. Where's my camera at? There's my camera. Show facts. Oh, we just talked about this one. What is the name of the episode where Cramer sculpts Jerry out of pasta?
Oh, man.
Hey, what's up, Dave? That was your favorite episode. You said that was your favorite episode. The Ass Man episode.
Yeah. Oh, the Ass Man. Oh, okay.
But that's not the name of the episode.
Oh, I don't remember the name of the episode.
What is the name of the episode where Kramer sculpts Jerry out of pasta? Because
Pasta
he's silly.
Jerry.
Because he's silly. No, anybody? The answer is in there. He's silly. Fusilli Jerry. The Fusilli Jerry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that now. The Fusilli Jerry. Yes.
The Fusilli. Dr. Vonchilla got it. All right, here we go. We're stumping Steve tonight.
Yep.
I should have sent you these cards and let you say them to me.
Yeah. Why don't you hold them up to the... You hold them up.
I'm not looking. Can you see it? Wait.
I'm trying to watch two screens here. Are Kramer and Elaine related? Okay.
Are Kramer and Elaine related? That's the question?
Yep, that's the question.
I say no.
You are correct.
Wow, that was a weird one. Okay, here, I'll let you read it.
All right, wait a minute. I gotta wait for it to show up here.
You want me to make me bigger? Will that help?
Yes. And the episode The Subway, what number train were the friends riding?
That one I saw. I did, and I would have not known that either.
I would have said 13.
Okay, how about this one? Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, don't give me the choices. Just tell me the question.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold it up a little higher. A little bit more. Up just a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, yes, over to probably your left a little, just a little. What is the name of the Chinese food boy who delivers to Jerry?
Oh, that's a good one. Ming?
Close.
Ming, Ping?
Ping. Yes.
Pang. Okay, I was close. Graphic Man wants the big salad. Now, if you had said the little salad, I'd been all right. But you had to go and say the big salad. You remember that episode? He went on and on about the big salad. Okay.
A little bit higher. All right, right there ought to do. As soon as I see it on here. How did George... Wait a minute. I'm trying to focus. How did George's fiancée, Susan, die?
She licked an envelope, a poison envelope, an old envelope or something like that.
Poison, yes. Poison.
Oh, yeah.
You got it.
Just seeing, we were watching Grace Under Fire, and there was an actress on there, good-looking actress, long blonde hair, and I kept thinking, who is that? So I looked it up, and it was the lady that played her. She was on Grace Under Fire. All right, I'm going to ask a question now.
All right.
This one's easy.
I hope.
What is Jerry's favorite food?
Ice cream.
You got to be kidding me. You can see it in his kitchen all the time.
Ice cream. Pasta.
Okay, chat. What's Jerry's favorite food? Yep.
Cereal.
Dr. Chili got it. Breakfast cereal. Okay. What's his favorite superhero?
Oh, man. I don't know. You got me.
The chat knows. What's Jerry's favorite superhero? Oh, come on. This one's easy. He has all over his apartment. Yep. You're right,
Superman.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Now, do you remember the episode of The Bubble Boy?
Yes.
What does George believe is the answer to the Trivial Pursuit question, who invaded Spain in the 8th century? Now, it has a multiple choice, but I think Darheide Seinfeld will get this without me giving the multiple choice.
I don't remember.
So the actual answer was the Moors.
He called them the Moops.
Exactly, the Moops.
I saw Dr.
The Bubble Boy.
The Bubble Boy.
What's a Bubble Boy? He's a boy in a bubble. What actor? That's dumb. What is Elaine's last name? Ooh, that one's kind of tough. Remember her father came to visit and Jerry had bought the new jacket made out of leather and it had the pink stripes on the inside. And her father insisted that that he walked with them in the rain and the jacket got ruined? Yes, Dr. Von Chilla got it. Bennis.
Oh yes, that's right.
Elaine Bennis.
Elaine Bennis, yeah.
And her father goes, I got to go to the bathroom. All right, here we go. Here's another good one. What was the first name of Kramer's mom? Is that me or is that you? That buzzing.
Yeah, I think that's me.
What was the first name of Kramer's mom? So far, everyone's Dr. Manchilla, man, he's got this down. Babs Kramer.
Von Chilla, come on here.
Okay, Dr. Von Chilla, if you want to come on, I got the link up in the top, or whoever wants to come on. What was Kramer eating in the operating room period? And he actually dropped it on the patient. Junior Mint. I actually I did clips, and that was the only one that got flagged by YouTube. I guess
Junior Mint did?
Probably the most popular episode out of the whole series. So if anybody wants to come on, feel welcome to click on that link, and we'll pop you in here. Dr. Monchilla, we'd love to have you. Since we're on names, what was Kramer's first name? Who wouldn't want a Junior Mint? They're small, they're chocolatey, they're delicious.
Cosmo. I think I got one. Cosmo. Am I frozen? Somebody's frozen. Is it me?
There we are. Cosmo,
What happened?
we got Christopher Schneider in here. I don't know.
You heard me give the answer that time, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
What river did Kramer swim in for exercise? And what
The
was the
Hudson.
name? No. What was the name of the group that he swam with?
I remember that episode. He stunk so bad.
And Jerry said, how can you swim out there? And he said, I see other people out there. He goes, are they swimming? Well, they're floating.
The East River. I don't know.
Yep, the East River. What was the name of the group that he swam with? Dr. Von Chilla got it. The Polar Bears.
Oh, yes. The Polar Bears.
And that one guy jumped in, and Kramer goes, oh, he sunk right to the bottom.
And he smelled so bad afterwards.
Am I still frozen?
No.
Oh, because I was going to sing Let It Go. All right. Let me shuffle these up here. Let me find a good one. Ooh, this one's really tough. If you're really I would have never got this one. What were the names of George's imaginary horses? That one I remember, but I would have never got this if someone asked me this one.
Petunia and Pegasus. I don't know.
No, you won't get this. You have to be super diehard to get this. I'm gonna see if Dr. Van Chilla can get this one. So I'm gonna leave that one up there. What are the name of George's imaginary horses? Another favorite episode of mine is the one with the bathroom book. Prickly Pete was one, yes. And Snoopy was the other. What was that was the beach. We just talked about that one. Who stole Kramer's beach idea? There you go.
Come on now. You already told me.
The episode
Calvin Klein.
Yep. The episode where he takes the book from the bookstore and he goes to the bathroom and he gets flagged through the whole episode. And then his uncle comes in. What's his uncle's name again? I forget. Oh man. Oh, he's always like, Jerry, hello.
Was it Morty?
No, that was his dad. Calvin Klein, yeah. But he steals the batteries, and Jerry's like, swarm, swarm. They're all like, swarm. And they arrest them. Uncle Leo, yeah. Uncle Leo is probably my
Yeah, Uncle Leo.
favorite co-star out of that show.
Yeah, he was
And at
pretty
the
good.
end, he was in prison, and he had Jerry tattooed on his knuckles, and he was doing pull-ups saying, Jerry, hello, Jerry, hello. There was a
Uncle
name
Leo.
for it. It was called The Beach. Let's play a clip. Let's see what we got here.
Mr. Costanza,
Yeah.
the doctor will see you now.
Yeah, doctor. I'm gonna have to wait in that little room all by myself, aren't I? I hate the little room. Oh, hello, doctor.
So, how was it?
I was in there for 2 minutes. He didn't do anything. Touch this, feel that, $75.
Well, it's a first visit.
What's $75? What am I seeing, Sinatra in there? I'm only paying half.
You can't do that.
Why not?
He's a doctor. You gotta pay what he says.
Oh, no. I pay what I say.
And there's so many episodes that relate to normal, regular life that I'm always quoting Seinfeld. I'm at the doctor's, at the grocery store, wherever I'm at. My wife gets sick of it. And then 2 days ago, she made a comment in her bedroom. And I said, you're quoting Seinfeld now? I like the episode where George made love to the cleaning lady. Yeah, if they had told him that in the beginning that it was frowned upon, he wouldn't have done it. That was the red dot with Georgie Porgy. What's her name? She's from South America or something. And he buys that cheap sweater for Elaine. It's made out of cashmere because and it's like marked down 50% because it has a little tiny red dot on it. Okay. What did Morty Seinfeld invent during his working years? And he went on and on about how he ran a business and he tries to pay for Jerry's dinner without his wallet. And the guy goes, yeah, but you just didn't give them away. He never lets Jerry pay for anything.
I don't remember what he did, though.
Okay, diehards. What did Morty invent during his working years? I'm going to leave that up there because the executive, yes, the beltless trench coat. Exactly. Got it. That's a good one. I like that one. Who said, maybe a dingo ate your baby?
They all did.
Remember that episode? They were at a
party.
All
did.
No, it was in Staten Island. They were at a party and they had a signal that if they were getting bored, they go like this so they could pull them out of a conversation. And this lady was going on and on about her baby.
It was Elaine.
Yeah. Elaine said, maybe a dingo ate your baby.
A dingo ate your baby.
How about the one where the doctor said, that she was, what did he say? Something about her being breathless. And then there was the ugly baby. And he went and said, oh, this baby's so breathless. That was the one where they saw George's girlfriend naked. She went topless.
Oh, yeah, and he never got to see her.
What is the name of Elaine's off and on boyfriend?
Putty.
David Putty. He just stares. He's just like, he'll sit there and go,
hello.
And Elaine goes, you going to take a nap? No. You going to read a book? No. You're just going to stare? Yeah. And then she goes, that's it. I can't take any more. We're breaking up. I can't take any more of you talking about your change with the holes in it. We did that one. What was it that, how did Elaine get the Soup Nazis recipes?
They were in a piece of furniture that she got.
Yep. You know what kind of furniture it was?
It was like a wardrobe or a chest of drawer. I can't remember.
Yeah, you're right on that. Let's see if anybody remembers what it is. And then there was the two the gay guys that they took it from Kramer. He was supposed to watch it for Elaine.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said.
The two gay guys, Kramer was supposed to watch it for Elaine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And those two gay guys came and they took it from him.
Yep.
What was the name? And it was an armoire. So I didn't see any.
Armoire. Okay. Yep.
I remember when those things were popular in the 80s. Like everybody wanted one for their TV. And then it got to the end of the 90s and everyone like, these things are too bulky. We don't want them in our house. And you couldn't give
have
them
one
away.
upstairs.
But you couldn't give. Now I see them in like thrift stores and stuff like that.
Yep.
What are George's parents' name? Because the TVs got so thin, that's why nobody wanted the armoires anymore.
Yeah, I had I think the last thing I had in there was a 27-inch Samsung tube TV.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I remember those days.
Yep.
What was the soup that George and Jerry Seinfeld ordered in the Soup Nazi?
Lobster bisque.
Yeah. Wow, good. Did they both order that one?
I think so.
Why did George not get his soup?
I don't remember what he did wrong. He didn't step to the right. I don't remember.
He asked for a biscuit because everybody else got one, but he didn't get one. I was watching the interview with the guy that did the Soup Nazi, and he was saying that they all the hey Charla, Frank and Estelle, that's right. That all the co-stars, they only got $2,500. They never got paid any more than that on every episode. But they would get residuals. So when his Funko Pop came out, he started getting checks. He didn't know why. The Soup Nazi guy.
Had no idea.
Cool.
Huh?
I didn't know that you got residuals from the if you got a Funko Pop made after you. Okay, Jerry adjusts the waist number on his jeans from 32 to what? I forgot that episode.
I'm going to say 29.
31.
Oh.
Was that the episode where Kramer put on those jeans and he said, I'm like a taut Swedish boy, and then the kid thought he was Frankenstein because he'd see a shadow when he was babysitting?
I don't
31.
Remember.
What? This one's pretty hard. I would have never got this. What main character was featured in the pilot but never seen again?
Oh.
I think she's the one that goes decaffeinated, caffeinated. I got it.
Her name.
I memorized it in my head, and then she said, "Oh, I always give them caffeinated." I didn't. Yeah, that one's pretty hard. It was Claire the waitress. I would have never got that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, George's fiance Susan has a doll that looks exactly like one of the show's characters. Who is it? Turkey chili. That's right. Turkey chili was the other.
Turkey chili and lobster bisque.
George's fiance Susan has a doll that looks exactly like one of the show's characters. Who is it?
I don't remember. Cramer. I gotta say Cramer.
Kramer's his final answer, and it's not. Dr. Von Chilla got it. Estelle Costanza.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
You're not giving away my water pick. It's Serenity now. Insanity later. Let me fix this. Okay. In the episode The Gymnast, what dessert was George caught taking from the garbage can and eating? But it was on top. It was on top of the garbage.
A chip.
No.
Oh, it was a dessert.
Just take one dip and end it. What episode was that? It's like putting your whole mouth in the dip. The double dip.
Yep. The double
Okay,
dip.
we got it. We got Eclair, Dr. Von Chilla. Man, that dude, he's on fire.
Come on here.
Come on. Who wants to come on? Go in the comments and tap that link. Tap that link. Okay, what episode did Newman first appear in? Off screen and played by the guy that writes the show. I can't remember his name. I don't know what the name of the episode was, but he was on the roof and he was yelling, "I'm going to jump." Remember that episode?
Postman. Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the name of the episode. Is it one of the first season, I think, or second season? Who was the writer? The guy that was based on George.
I don't remember his name.
I can't remember his name, but he was the voice. And Steven Spocker, and he was playing the voice of Newman because they hadn't cast what's his name yet. Let me see what this. Sir Blue said, "What did Jerry steal from the old lady who was walking down the street?" I know that one. The marble rye. That was one of my least favorite episodes. How many jobs did George hold through 9 seasons of Seinfeld? I couldn't have told you this.
5.
Larry David. Yeah, Larry David played the voice of Newman.
He did?
On the first episode, he was supposedly on the roof yelling, "I'm going to jump." And then he goes, "What time are we seeing the movie later?" You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
And then Kramer tells Jerry, "Oh, he's been up there all day." So it's 12 jobs that George held. I didn't know that. Through 9 seasons. What was the name of Kramer's lawyer who was considered for his own spinoff show? Who was Kramer's lawyer when Kramer put the coffee down his pants? And then his lawyer goes, "Did you put the lid on or did they put the lid on? Because if you didn't put the lid on and they put the lid on," then he got all the lattes he could get for the rest of his life. And he also represented him in the smoking episode. Jackie Childs, that's it. What wardrobe was intentionally made one size too big for what character? I didn't know this.
What?
The wardrobe was intentionally made one size too big for what character? I mean, that's obvious. O.J. Simpson. Charla, Jackie. That's it, Charla. Oh, that is Cramer. Steven Schneider, or Christopher Schneider got it. And then the wardrobe was made intentionally too small for this character. I didn't know this. So the same character also dressed for whatever mood he was in. What character was that? And then Jerry asked him, "What mood is that?" He said something like, "He looks like Diana Ross." And he said, "Misty mood, moody mist."
Newman.
Okay, Steve, come on back to me, man.
I'm here.
Come on back to me. Come on, man. Some of these are way too easy. Okay, let's go over here. Multiple choice. Which movie featured a young girl's strange erotic journey from Milan to Minsk? That's a good episode. That's funny. What movie featured a young girl's strange erotic journey from Milan to Minsk? Prognosis negative, Channel, or this one? You remember that?
This one? No. Rochelle.
You got it. How'd you get that?
No, I'm looking.
That's it. Rochelle. Wine 49ers in here, and he got it. Oh, man. So that was reminding me of something. I can't remember, though. Rochelle. Which is George caught hoisting up to the Ross apartment on a fishing rod? A ham, a marble rye, or a dead fish?
I don't know. Ham.
The marble rye.
The marble rye.
That episode. It was like not one of my favorites.
You said that twice now.
I know. What? Okay, here's a good one. A marble rye from the Schnitzers. What is the name of Elaine's boyfriend, also known as the Bizarro Jerry? He played in that TV show with what's her name from Saved by the Bell. The really hot looking Amber Thiessen was his wife. He played a FBI agent after Seinfeld. He played her boyfriend on this episode. He was the Bizarro Jerry. Let's see who remembers that. It was Scrubs trivia. I'd be all over it. Oh man, I'm not even gonna say I don't care for that show. Kevin, yep, Kevin, Kitzminger, wasn't it?
Kevin.
Where was the episode where Elaine's boyfriend would stop and sing a song by the Eagles? You remember that one? Anyone remember that? What song was it that he sang by the Eagles? He was like, I think he owned a furniture or a cabinet company, and he would stop anytime that song was playing. He'd tell Elaine, "Shh, they're playing my song," and then he would sit there and listen to it. It was an Eagles song. And she tried to change it. She tried to get him to listen to different Eagle songs, but he wouldn't change from that one. It was Desperado. Yep, Charlotte got it. Chuck White, it was let's see. Christopher Schneider got it first, Dr. Von Schiller, then Charla. What causes Elaine to laugh uncontrollably during a piano recital? Remember this one? George's girlfriend had hand. And at the end, she tells him, "You got hand and you're going to need it."
No, I don't remember that.
And they did an intervention for Jerry and Kramer's friend. And the old guy was telling a joke about the male kangaroo because the female kangaroo has a pouch envy.
Pouch envy. I do remember pouch envy.
Yes, Tweety Burpez. Yeah, these guys are on. So let's play a clip. Let's play a clip. Let's see what we got here.
What do you expect when your name rhymes with a part of the female anatomy?
Now let's try breast. Celeste, Cast, Hest, Aretha, Bovary.
All right, that's enough.
Mulva.
Oh, that's terrific. Mulva. It rhymes with a female body part.
What is it?
Mulva? Gipple? Dolores!
I still laugh at that today. I'll still text my son every now and then and go, Hest, Mulva.
I remember when that episode came out. I was trying to figure out what her name was.
Yeah, me too. You know that they actually didn't have a name. And someone in the studio audience yelled it out during the performance.
No, I did not know that.
Because they didn't have a name that rhymed.
Huh.
I found that funny because how ironic that there actually was a name that rhymed with what Mulva.
Dolores.
Dolores Clitoris.
Yep. Dolores.
What or who does George have a memorable collision with at home plate? And then Cramer takes care of her through the episode.
At home plate?
Yeah, remember
Terry
they were playing,
Thatcher.
no, they were playing softball. And Jerry's girlfriend would cry at everything. And she dropped her hot dog and started crying. And Jerry's like, he didn't know what to do. He's uncomfortable putting his arm around her. And Kramer looks at him and goes, so he goes over and he goes, there, it's okay. Oh, I can't, I gotta look at the comments here. Okay. Mickey Mantle, no bet. Don Frangilla got it against Bette Midler. Surf Blue, how do I get this? How are people answering first? Mike asked the question to a video. Going slow in my connection or what? I don't know. I'm just answering the questions, playing along, having fun. Bette Midler, it was. You remember that one? Then Kramer started taking care of her, doing her nails and everything.
Yeah. Yep.
What does George want to name his first child? This is a good episode too. Now I remember that guy that was the father on there because he was in a show called Herman's Head that used to be on Fox.
Herman's Head?
You don't remember that show? No one ever heard of that?
Nope.
What does George, and then, yep, 7. So here's my trivia question. What are some of the other names that Jerry offered George in his apartment? Because the couple took 7. And then he was going to use soda. And and his girlfriend tells us, no son of mine's going to need 7 or soda. Remember the other names that Jerry offered George? He said you could just name your kid any food product. Bisquick, Mug Costanza.
Mug.
Wasn't it Heinz 57, I think? Ketchup. I don't know if ketchup was one of them. Mug Costanza. I think that'd be a cool name for a kid, Mug. Bisquick, ketchup. What gift from his parents did Jerry trash then Uncle Leo found? And then Jerry lied, said he was getting fixed by
a watch.
Yep. He said, oh, the guy Sherman's fixing it. And then Kramer goes, who's fixing it? He goes, oh, I just got mine back. How come that's not back or something like that?
It was a watch.
How much did Jerry pay him to get that watch back?
Was it $200?
Nope. More.
No? I don't remember how much.
I think he started with 100, then 200. He goes, 300. That's my final offer.
Okay.
What was Babs Kramer's job when they first introduced her on the show? She was supposed to do something at the restaurant for George, and then she ended up leaving, I think, with Newman or something. What was her first job? Or only job that I know of?
Got me.
Matron. She was a matron in the ladies' restroom. Hand the towels and stuff like that. What item did Jerry drop in the toilet? Yep. Weiner 49 got it. The lip reader was a good episode. She's not a novelty act, George. And then at the end, she's like, he wants to sleep with me. No, I said sweep with you, you idiot. What item did Jerry drop in the toilet?
Oh, you told me this earlier, a toothbrush.
Yep, I did. I don't remember that. Remember he was going out with the girl down the hall and he found fungus cream in her medicine cabinet. And then they were talking about how the podiatrist isn't really a doctor.
Yeah.
Let's play a clip from the greatest show ever to grace the small screen.
Hey,
Hi.
what are you doing? You're crying?
No.
You're crying from Home Alone?
The old man got to me.
All right. Just get yourself together. I don't know if I can be friends with you anymore after this display.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, that's funny. All right, let's get back to some trivia. Show facts. In what city were the exterior shots of Jerry's apartment taken? Now, they were talking about this in commentary. You could tell because they have these little squares. You can see them all over the building. And those are for earthquakes. So the building, I guess, to hold the building together. I don't know.
San Francisco?
Right, you're in the right state. Oh, I got to put the comments on.
LA?
Los Angeles, correct, Dr. Von Chilla. I don't know why he won't come on. We can't get him on the show. Steve.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. What were the 2 episodes that aired without Kramer in them? I remember this was a big deal because he threatened to quit because they didn't have him in these 2 episodes. So they were early episodes.
I don't remember those.
Stella. That was one of them. Cartwright. That was another one. Table for Cartwright. And they said, he went up to the guy and said something about Seinfeld. He said, I did. I said Cartwright. That was the guy that was in, when the what was that movie with Michael, Wayne's World? He was in Wayne's World where the 2 metal balls fell out where they were fighting. He was in that episode. No? This is one of my least favorite episodes because it's all in one place, the whole episode.
Is it in the diner?
Yeah, well, no. Close, but it's in the, yep, you got it, Dr. Manchilla, the Chinese restaurant. And then it writes upside down. The astronauts use it. The episode, you don't remember that one?
A pen?
Yep, the pen. Now, Millie in that episode, she is the neighbor on Dick Van Dyke. The old lady. Remember the guy said, he said he wanted the pen, so I gave him the pen. Why'd you take the pen? The pen, yes. Well, this, I don't know if you guys would get this. I would never get this, but how many episodes did Newman appear in throughout the whole run? I mean, who pays attention to stuff like that?
Are we talking 30s?
No, more. Did you freeze? You froze. I don't know. Am I frozen? Come back to me, Steve. Refresh your screen. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I don't know if I'm the one frozen or if Steve's the one frozen. Okay. Come on, Steve. Text me if I'm frozen, Steve. Oh, you're out? I think he's refreshing. Which character beyond the core 4 appeared in more episodes than all the others? Oh, my goodness. Newman, right? I'd have to say Newman. Okay, Steve's back.
Did you get kicked out or was it just me?
I think it was you.
Okay.
Dr. Munchill is asking, which character beyond the core 4 appeared in more episodes than all the others? I'm going to take a guess at Newman. which I hope that's. Oh, Frank Costanza, of course. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I'd say Frank.
And he's a funny guy.
Yep.
I like watching him on King of Queens too.
Yep.
King of Queens, Seinfeld, and what's the other show that I like? Rules of Engagement are my. I know that when I'm feeling down or I want to laugh, I can put those shows on and I'll laugh immediately.
How have we not talked about Festivus for the rest of us?
Oh yeah, great episode. Ruthie Cohen, the cashier. Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that being said in the behind the scenes. Remember that George gave her the 20 with the lips on it? Steve, you got feedback. Can you hear it?
Yep, that's my dehumidifier.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, here's one. What's the only episode that did not begin with the word the? It had that guy from Saturday Night Live. That's the ticket.
We're looking for the name of the episode?
The name of the episode, the only one without the in the beginning. I'm drinking some mint kick with caffeine water. And this is a green label, and it looks like peach on the computer. No, I'm talking about the regular episode, original. It's one of the. I think it's in season 2. What was the guy that played? Yeah, that's it. Chuck White got it. Male unbonding. That's the one where he broke up with his friend from childhood and he started crying. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
I forget the name of that comedian. I think that comedian was that he had tried out for George. What character? Oh, well, that's too simple. What year did Seinfeld first air? Making it air in the greatest decade of my life.
I know it was on in 92. I'm going to have to say 89.
Yep. Very good. John Lovitz. That's it. That's the ticket.
John Lovitz. Yeah.
In the series, the very first and the very last conversation were about what? In this series, the very first episode, the pilot episode, the first conversation was about this. And the last episode of the series was also about this same thing.
Nothing.
No, it's something. You'll go back and watch too, because when they're in jail, they talk about this.
I hated the way it ended.
Yeah, I did too. But he addressed that fact that he wanted to bring everybody back. He knew that it wasn't going to be, you couldn't really create a good story around it.
Yeah.
But so that part of it, I think I've only watched the last episode once.
They were in jail because they watched somebody assault somebody, didn't they, or steal from them?
Dr. John Chilla got it. George's button, the top button.
Top button.
Yeah, they had that law in Massachusetts called the Good Samaritan law. If you saw someone in the middle of a crime being committed on them, you didn't interfere, then you could be prosecuted. Okay, so what year did Seinfeld finale air?
Trying to remember if I was out of the Marine Corps yet. 95.
98. The episode of 89.
Okay.
In the strike episode, George made up a fake charity. What was it called? Wine 49er. I want to say Weiner 49er, but Wine 49 got 98. George made up a charity. Remember, he gave out cards with the donations.
I remember that. I don't remember what the charity was, so it was something.
Wine 49er got it, the Human Fund. Now that leads me to our
yeah.
next question. What charity did Jerry give to that he got audited for when he was first dating Elaine to impress her? For these people on a volcanic island. It's just I remember it because Cramer says it. It's so funny the way the sound of the word. You guys think on that. Let's see who gets that. Let's play a clip.
On a volcanic island, something about Vesuvius. The Krakatoa. Oh my God.
The Krakatoan.
I just got like this psychosexual hold over me. I just want her. I can't breathe. It's like a drug.
Psychosexual.
Well, he can't kill me, right?
You're a human being.
I mean, she called me. I never called her. She started it.
You're flesh and blood.
I'm a nice guy.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I just don't think this is gonna work. I guess things changed for me on Tuesday night.
What happened Tuesday night?
I saw your ad. It's just so much fluff. I can't be with someone if I don't respect what they do.
You're a cashier.
You're a cashier.
So what is coffee? George gets invited up for coffee by this girl at around midnight. Krakatoan, yes. And he says, coffee's not coffee. Coffee's. What did I say?
Sex.
Yeah, she invited me up for coffee. Coffee's not coffee. Coffee's sex. How about the one where he's sitting next to the girlfriend and he says, I love you. And then she goes, I'm hungry. You want something to eat? And so the whole episode, he didn't know if he heard her or not. And then he finds out that she's deaf in one ear. And that episode, Kramer's the monkey threw crap at Kramer.
Oh yeah.
And then he threw it back, and they had pulled him into the office. He goes, he started it. So then he's apologizing to the monkey. How about the episode where Kramer got all these rubbers, and he gave a big bag to Elaine, and then he gave some to George, and then he used them with what's her name? That's in Friends. Who does she play? Oh my God.
Oh.
So they had sex because George says having sex in the kitchen because it's the most sociable room. And then he tells Kramer, then she's pregnant. She thinks she's pregnant because Kramer tells him, don't use those. They got holes in them. Okay, here's one. What is so when they go up to, they want to check the tape on the girlfriend's answering machine. Remember that one? So they got to find a way.
Remember that one.
They have to find a way to get up to her apartment. So they wait for her outside because she's just getting back from a trip, and they tell her that Jerry's got to go to the bathroom. She goes, "Oh, we can go to the diner next door." Oh no, he's afraid of public bathrooms. So they get up to her apartment, and he tells his girlfriend, "I got to talk to you," and pulls her in the back room. What does he tell her? She walks out and says, "That's all you had to tell me?" So Jerry could switch the tape because he broke up with her on the tape. Janice, yes, Janice. So he tells the girl that his dad wears sneakers in the pool. He's like, I got to tell you something. It's important. And goes in the other room. She comes out. You got to tell me your dad wears sneakers in the pool? All right, back on to. Oh, I love this episode. So Woody Allen's making a movie, and Sid's parking cars, moving cars, so people don't get tickets. You remember that episode? Kramer gets a part in the movie. And what is his line? Kramer gets a part in a Woody Allen movie. Classic line. I know this one. I know you guys are going to get this one. So it's the Woody Allen movie. Kramer gets a part. That's it. Wine 49er. These pretzels are making me thirsty. You don't remember that episode?
No.
And then George Asks Sid if he can park cars because he's going on vacation, and he ends up crashing them. Woody Allen gets a piece of glass in his face or in his eye or something, and then he starts crying. These pretzels are making me thirsty. All right, let's see what we got here. What is the name of the episode where Morty and Helen Seinfeld make their first appearance? I just watched this one too. What were they doing? They were, let's see. I use that line every time I eat pretzels. What was the name of the episode where Morty and Helen first made their first appearance? Why were they doing this? I just watched this episode too. I know the name, but I can't remember why they were doing this. I'm waiting to see if anybody gets this.
You know the name of the episode you're saying?
I know the name of the episode, but I can't remember. The name means they did something. So it's the stakeout. I can't remember what they were staking out. Someone's going to remind me of that. The stakeout. One of my other favorite ones is the one where Elaine, that dog, keeps barking in the alley. So Newman takes the dog and kidnaps it and takes it out to the country.
Yep.
Or how about the what was it, the Slicer episode where they blow a fuse, and so that cat is stuck in the neighbor's apartment while she's gone, so they slice the meat and they slide it under the door. And then Elaine borrows the slicer so she could slice the heel on her shoe to even them up. In what episode does Elaine fail a drug test? And then her boss makes a side business called the Top of the Muffin to you.
Yeah, episode names are hard.
That's what Dr. Von Gilla says. Jerry and George were staking out a girl Jerry wants to meet. I can't picture who that girl was. So it's the top of the muffin tops. The top of the poppy seed muffin.
What was this one?
That's the one where she fails the drug test.
Oh, okay.
Now there was an episode that Cramer sells his life story to Jay Peterman. How much does he sell it for? Rebecca De Mornay. Oh yeah, she is hot. Rock the Cradle. That was a great movie.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Kramer sells. George was caught masturbating. Was hilarious. Treating his body like an amusement park. And his mom walked in on him. No, it wasn't 1,500. It was less than that. And then he couldn't even tell the story at the bar. They stopped him telling the stories at the bar. With $750.
He couldn't tell his own life story.
Remember the wooden Indian? Or Kramer?
Yep.
No, Jerry bought the wooden Indian to give to his girlfriend, who was hot. She was an American Indian. Then Kramer, I forget how, but Kramer got it. And he was walking with girlfriend, and Kramer's in the cab going, Jerry, look what I bought. Okay, time to play a clip. Let's see, which one did I forget and not play yet?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm putting up Frank's screen door. Yeah, this beauty's got a little life in her yet.
What do you need it for?
The cool evening breezes of Anytown, USA.
Boy, those azaleas are really coming in nicely.
Oh, you gotta mulch. You've got to.
What happened here, Kramer?
Serenity now, serenity now.
Kramer!
About it. There's always next spring. Would you excuse me for a moment?
Serenity now!
Who hasn't used that phrase?
I love the screen door on the apartment.
Anytown, USA. You're not getting your rock back either. How about the one where him and Newman are making sausage in Jerry's apartment with their shirts off? Come on, that one's too easy. What was Mulva's name? We already did that one.
What was Mulva's name?
Yeah, remember?
Dolores.
Dolores. Okay, what was the phone number that who is it? Somebody dialed the wrong phone number and they got the movie guy? What was the phone number? And then Cramer would answer the phone like he was the movie guy. And then the movie guy came at the end, like in the movie voice, and said, I'm going to break your door down and kick your ass. I got to get back to the comments here. So what was the phone number that they dialed by accident and they got Kramer's house? Oh, the reverse peephole. Good one. Mm-hmm. Then he destroys the computers. Yeah. Lloyd Braun. That's it. 555 Filk instead of film. That was a good episode too. The one where with Lloyd Braun, where Kramer's helping restore the movie theater, and he doesn't want anyone to let Lloyd know that he's crazy. And they have that one hot dog in the thing at the movie theater, and Lloyd asked to get it, and the guy goes, "No one's had one of these hot dogs since the silent era. You'd have to be crazy to eat one of these hot dogs." And Kramer goes, "No, he's not crazy." And he starts eating that hot dog, and then he goes, and then Elaine keeps that losing. She lost the button, then she got sprayed with the hose. And Lloyd's like, "Elaine, you've outdone yourself again." And what's the one? How about the one with the yogurt, where it's supposed to be the non-fat yogurt, but it actually has fat in it?
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
They actually shot 2 different episodes because there was a mayoral election going on. And they thought that I forget who the mayor was, but they thought he was going to win again, and he lost. So they had to reshoot the episode to include the new mayor. Just a fun fact. Yeah, the crusty hot dog. And so he told Jerry you got to wear, he couldn't find his, something about glasses. So he had to wear those really thick glasses, and he ended up buying $100 worth of gum. Kramer took him down to Chinatown. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, yeah.
I'm tired.
George was cutting a fork and knife. Yeah, so this is a good one in my life where George was cutting the candy bar with the fork and the knife. And my wife my wife eats like that. I'm like, are you kidding me? We'll go 27 more minutes. Then we're gonna pick a winner at 7:20.
I forgot we were doing that.
Oh yeah. We got a box of comics to give away. Night Tiger always takes care of his watchers. Okay, what famous Seinfeld prop is in the Smithsonian Institute? This is the Low Talker episode. Snickers, yes. Surf Blue, stop losing connection. This is from the episode with the Low Talker. So Jerry agrees to do this. He didn't know that he did.
Is it the pirate shirt?
Close.
What do you mean close?
It's not pirate.
Oh, the puffy.
Yeah, the puffy shirt. Yeah, Dr. Von Schiller got it. But Jerry says in the episode, I don't want to be a pirate.
I don't want to be a pirate.
How about the close talker with Judge Reinhold? He walks up. He's always talking to everybody really close. In the episode The Stranded, okay, we talked about that one. So I said Staten Island, but it was Long Island. That had the guy from the commish. He was the guy that had the party on Long Island. And they They needed a ride home, and the party was over, and Kramer had to come and get him, and he got the numbers wrong, and he got lost. You should give away a puffy shirt instead of a comics. I was actually at the store yesterday, and they had $5 Seinfeld shirts, and I should have grabbed one for a giveaway over at Five and Below. What was the first episode shot with no audience? I didn't know this. I mean, I should have known it, but I didn't. We talked about this episode. The parking garage. I didn't know there was obviously no audience. They were in a parking garage. All right, what do we got here? Oh, some of these are way too easy.
See, you're not doing those.
What happens when Jerry eats the black and white cookie? He hadn't done this since June 1986 or something. When he eats the black and white cookie, he says, "I haven't done this since last time I did this was in June of 1986." Yep, Dr. Vanchilla. He throws up.
Oh yeah.
Remember the episode where Elaine was dating the 60-year-old guy, and he ended up having a stroke, and she's like, "Here's the navy bean." So he's having a stroke on the couch, and they don't know what to do, so they put cookies in his mouth, and they start making him chew. And the paramedics come and go, "Who put cookies in his mouth? You're not supposed to do that." I wanted to get that clip. That is so funny.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to turn off my camera and mic for 1 minute, all right?
All right.
I mean, just 1 minute.
Okay, so what episode was There's Nothing Wrong, but there's nothing wrong with that. I couldn't tell you though. What episode was that? There's nothing wrong with that. So they had the college reporter coming to interview Jerry, and they play a joke on her at the diner, pretending like they're a homosexual couple. The outing. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the outing. Okay, so how about this? What does Jerry do with his girlfriend while watching Schindler's List? What does Jerry do with his girlfriend while watching Schindler's List? And I am going to start putting names in the name thingermajiggers. If I can find it here. Okay, so, yep, they make out. Okay, so what did George scream when he was caught in a compromising position after a swim when they were out, where were they? The Hamptons or something? Jerry's girlfriend walks in on him, and she starts laughing. What does he yell when she sees that he has shrinkage? I was in the pool. Yep. All right, we're going to play a clip from the greatest show ever to grace the small screen.
The real secret to happiness has been right here in front of us.
What?
Elaine?
Jerry, I found a way to beat Lloyd Braun. I buy the computers myself, I store them in your apartment. Then after I win the contest, I bring them all back, I get my money back. It's brilliant. Wait, what's wrong with your leg?
I'm asking Elaine to marry me.
Where's the link? It should be at the top of the chat. Let me make sure it's still there. If not, I'll just post it again. Okay, so here's one that comes to mind. What was Kramer's marriage proposal to Elaine? Who remembers that? I just put it in the link, Graphic Man. I just put it in the chat. Who remembers what Kramer's proposal was to Elaine?
It's working.
Hey, I hear you. All right, we got Graphic Man. What's up, Graphic Man?
Hey, guys.
Can't hear anything.
I hear you.
Can you hear me, Steve?
I hear you.
You can hear me? I
yeah.
can't hear you. Let me exit out and come back in, all right?
All right. If neither one was married in 50 years, they'll get married. Right on. Dr. Vonchilla, he's on a hot streak today. So you big Seinfeld fan?
Not as like you guys. But I have 2 autographs I thought you might be interested in. Thought I'd hold off till your guest comes back.
Okay. So what restaurant is Elaine banned from?
Oh. Well, the
if I give away the multiple choice, it'll be too easy. So what restaurant is Elaine banned from? And what was that girl that Jerry was dating? And the guy said she's a shark. She was also from Wayne's World. I forget her name. Oh, that's my favorite episode, the Merv Griffin episode, where Jerry drugs his girlfriend to play with her toys. That sounds like something I'd do. She had a comic book collection. I'd be drugging her, and I'd be in there reading her comics. We're gonna wait for Steve. I'm gonna go ahead and put everybody in the chat. Let me play a clip while we're waiting for him to get back, and I'm gonna put names in here. I don't know if I played them all. I may have. Oh, here we go.
The cup sizes and all? They have different cups.
Yeah, I know about the cup.
You got the A, B, the C, the D. That's the biggest.
I know the D is the biggest. I based my whole life on knowing that the D is the biggest.
I'm in a place in my life where I know the difference between chocolate and nougat. That was from the car dealership episode. Okay, I'm putting names in right now for the giveaway, so bear with me. We got Ben Compton in there. Hey, Ben. I'm going to say these names off, so if you don't hear your name, let me know. Christopher Schneider, Ben Compton, Dr. Vonchilla, Gary B, Graphic Man, Surf Blue, Barbarian Kung Fu. If you want to share those, feel free to share those with us.
Well,
Steve's here. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, good.
Steve, are you there? I guess he's not there. Wine 49.
All right. I think I'm back.
Okay, he's back. Graphic Man's going to share some autographs with us.
And it's very apropos of the clip you just showed. Of the two guys there, here is Jerry Stiller.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And by the time I got this, he had moved on to The King of Queens. But you want to see Jason Alexander. He is a big Star Trek fan. And he was on the episode Star Trek Voyager as an alien.
Huh.
And so I was fortunate enough to send him some fan mail, and he sent me this great card
Oh,
signed.
cool.
That's all I got. I didn't want to crash your party, but I thought you guys might want to see that. So,
Oh, yeah, that's great.
That's cool.
It's right in
Yeah.
with the theme. Okay, I'm going to read these names. I don't know if everybody's here. I'm showing 13. But if I don't say your name, go ahead and make a comment so I can put your name on this list. Barbarian Kung Fu, Ben Compton, Christopher Schneider, Dr. Von Chilla, Gary B, Graphic Man, Super Russ, Surf Blue, Wine 49er. So if I haven't mentioned your name, make a comment so that I can add you. So I know if you're still here. I'm showing 14, but I know I don't got 14 names here. So I'm missing 5. Is your wife still in, or your mom, or?
I think my wife is. I don't
Okay,
know.
so I'll put, because I don't see her name up here. Dr. Bonchillis has nice autographs.
thank you, Doctor.
Let's play another clip. If you haven't heard your name, make a comment so I can get you in the prize. I think I might have played all these already. Oh wait, did I play this
Drugs? You think he's on drugs? I don't know. Was he nervous? Did he use a lot of slang? Did he use the word man? I mean, when he was leaving, did he say, I'm splitting?
You're feeling good all the time.
Me neither.
Michael Richards is so good. I think Seinfeld was the perfect vehicle for his comedy. It really was the peak of his career. It kind of saddens me that he couldn't like duplicate that in the series that he came out with or the movie. I just think all of those 4 characters and the writers, they just were that magic mix.
You, of course, remember him from UHF.
Yeah.
He was fabulous in that, too.
And then he was also on Fridays. There was a episode on Fridays where he would come out to the beach in his black socks, smoking a cigarette, and he'd be like super white. Okay, let me look at these comments, make sure I got everybody in here. I guess I have, because I haven't seen any new comments. I got Barbarian Kung Fu in there. We still got some time. Let's do a couple more trivias. Can you shout out, see if your wife's still watching? She wants to be in the because I don't see her up here.
Are you out there?
Charla, make an appearance. All right, so what do we got here? We got here. Okay, oh man. What is Jerry eating when he inspires a boy to start who works with, okay, that's too easy. Oh man, I'm trying to remember that one where they did the negotiation. They had the episode. So we got another watcher in here. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It looks Russian.
That's a robot.
Oh, is it? So remember the episode where they're doing the episode within an episode TV show, and then George goes to renegotiates the terms and ends up coming back with less money. Tells Jerry, my friend, you may know a little bit about comedy, and then it's negotiation. There's so many classic episodes. All right, let's see what we got here. Why does the fashion model named the Van Camp dump Jerry? She sees him do this at a stoplight.
Pick his nose.
Yeah. And what is George? George uses that to break up with his girlfriend. He can't figure a way out of the relationship. Then at the end, he says, I was up to my elbow. What does Jerry eat when he inspires a boy to start swearing? Right, Dr. Von Schiller. What is Jerry eating when he inspires a boy to start swearing? I vaguely remember that episode. He's eating yogurt. Okay, let's see where we're at. So, what is not a practice of Festivus? So out of these three, which one is not a practice? Good one. Poppy Sloppy was another great episode. He didn't wash his hands. Okay, what is not a practice of Festivus? Airing grievances, name your enemy, feats of strength.
Name your enemy.
Yeah. What is the tagline for Festivus?
Tagline.
For the rest of us?
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How did George describe Elaine's notorious dance?
I remember the dance.
The full body dry heave. Remember the episode, the roaster, chicken roaster, where Jerry switches characters or personalities with Cramer, and he's sleeping in Kramer's apartment, and what's the name of the dummy he's running around? Mr. something, Mr. Pickles or something like that. And you don't remember that? And George's dad is doing exercises on the doorknob. You don't remember that? And Jerry comes in into the apartment rubbing his eyes like Cramer because that red light is beaming through the window. Mr. Marbles, that's right. Kenny Rogers Roaster, that was the name of the episode. He talks his friend out of quitting his job so he can hang out with him. Then he has to get a job, and he gets a job at the Roasters. What's the one? Okay. Where Kramer's in karate class with the little kids. No? Doesn't ring a bell?
No.
And he ends up fighting the little kids like in tournaments. And he's so proud because he's got first place. Broccoli Vile Weed. That sounds familiar. Okay, so we're at 7:23. I think we can do. Let's see if I got a clip or two left, and then we're going to pick some names.
All right.
If we don't, I'll play another one.
I just got like this psychosexual hold over me. I just want her. I can't breathe. It's like a drug.
Psychosexual.
Well, it can't kill me, right?
You're a human being.
I mean, she called me. I never called her. She started it.
You're flesh and blood.
I'm a nice guy.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I just don't think this is going to work. I guess things changed for me on Tuesday night.
What happened Tuesday night?
I saw your ad. It's just so much fluff. I can't be with someone if I don't respect what they do.
You're a cashier.
Mr. O'Brien.
No, I'm Dylan Murphy.
I'm O'Brien.
You're a brilliant man.
Did you see the way she was looking at me?
She's a Nazi, George. A Nazi.
Man, at the phone. We'll call the police. Yeah, hello, police? Listen, we're in the back of a limo in Queens.
Jerry's a Nazi?
You don't look like an O'Brien. Me? Yeah, all right. You really don't look like a Murphy.
I may not look like a Murphy, but I act like a Murphy.
What do you expect when your name rhymes with a part of the female anatomy?
Now, let's try breast. Celeste, Cast, Hest, Aretha. Bovary.
All right, that's enough.
Mulva.
Oh, that's terrific. Mulva. It rhymes with a female body part.
What is it?
Mulva? Gipple?
Dolores! She's a Nazi, George. Did you say that when she was looking at me? Wolverine. What the heck does Wolverine rhyme with?
Ovary?
Ovary. Oh, okay. Wolverine. Wolverine?
I don't know.
Okay. She's a Nazi, George. Did you see the way she was looking at me? Yeah, I tried to get some Newman clips, but I sat for 4 hours putting these together in a way that YouTube couldn't pick them up. And I wanted to get a bunch of Jerry and Newman. Actually, I think I do have one. Let me do that before we. You want to be my latex salesman. Oh, wait, can you do this one?
You're not giving away our water, Pat! Serenity now!
One more, and then we're going to do this. Yeah, I can't play the Junior Mint. That was the only one that was detected by YouTube.
Hello, Newman.
Hello, Jerry.
All right, here we go. We're going to choose a name. So we got 11 watching. I got 9 names, so I don't know who I'm missing. Just trying to check here. But we asked everyone to sign in, so all on the names I'm seeing are everyone on my list. Okay, here we go. We're going to pick a name. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay. Okay, here we go. List reset, all names restored. Okay, choose. Ben Comp, you are the winner. The lucky winner is Ben Comp. Can you see that? Okay, so Ben, if you haven't watched, I put out a little promo. Here's the comics. Contact me on my Instagram Messenger. Let me know your address. I'll get this baby out to you next weekend. I'll send it in the mail. Congratulations. Thanks for being here, Steve and Graphic Man. Had a fun time. I like to do some different things on the channel every now and then, kind of make it more pop culture than just comics. Sometimes we do music. Sometimes we'll do stuff like this. I like to, in the future, maybe do a show with Steve where we talk about things of the 1970s and the 1980s. Those are the years we grew up. Graphic Man, how old are you, if we can ask?
I'm going on 52. So
okay, so you're younger than me and older than Steve. So you're right around the same era as us. You grew up in the 80s and the 70s with all the good stuff, all the good toys and good TV shows and everything. So I appreciate all you guys. We're going to go ahead and close it out. Y'all have a great night and enjoy your week. I know some of us are going back to work, unfortunately, but we have to pay them bills. Oh, you're not? You're still off? I'm
off 2 days. Tomorrow.
How lucky. So congratulations, Ben. Again, contact me on my Instagram, and I'll get that package out to you. I'll put it in the mail next Friday when I get back from work. And everybody have a great night.
You too. Bye.